Welcome, Sagittarius. We're doing your weekly horoscope. It is a general reading, so trust yourself on what resonates, leave what does not. And this reading is wherever Sagittarius is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, big welcome. My personal readings are open if you need extra guidance and support at this time. They're deeply transformational, mix of mindset coaching as well as psychic guidance, attune to your own energy and circumstances, questions you'd most like answered. So do reach out. I'll put that booking link on here and down below. You can also take advantage of the November offer to get $10 off my personal readings using the coupon code that's going to pop up here. I'll also put it down below. Make sure to grab that as well. And my daily horoscopes are now available on YouTube, so do make sure to go and check those out. They're a general reading for all star signs. You can also get all of my astrology news, including lunar happenings for the month, as well as in-depth guidance weekly as well as daily on the roseburnettShow.com. All right, let's dive in. So Saggies, let's have a look at the energies around you coming towards you. All right, that one so wants to jump out. Okay, you've got the lost star. It's going through a time of rebirth, out of the darkness and into the light. So where things have challenged you, possibly situations that may have affected your emotional waters, you are coming out of that. Oh, and you've got the sacred orchard. She's holding the most beautiful golden apple in her hand, which is you co-creating with spirit and the universe. So putting your intentions out there to the universe, what you want to attract to you, taking actionable steps towards those. Spirit's going to match you. Oh, and you got the awakener. Out of the ashes I rise like the golden sun. There's definitely going to be a boost in your energy, feeling more balanced. And the storyteller, which is you being the narrator of your own life, taking charge, particularly the direction you want to go in. She's very relaxed and calm there. So holding a steady vision for the pathway opening up for you in terms of what you do want. And you've got the cosmic enchantress, which she's holding this beautiful blue orb of light in her hand that's swirling, which is I attract a steady flow of abundance. So you're a powerful magnet right now in terms of manifesting. All right, let's have a look at some guidance from the crystal energies to balance these out. Oh, you got selenite, which is spiritual guidance. So some of you that have been going through challenging times have been talking more to your spirit guides, seeking more spiritual guidance. Spirit saying it's very accurate. Oh, and amber, you've got laughter. There is a need to bring more joy into your life. It's almost like this big boost in energy to come into more lightheartedness. Part of your co-creating what you want in your life is to feel more joyful. And you've got iolite, which is creating a new vision for your life. Directly related to you rising out of the ashes like the golden sun. And zircon, there is time right now to make some big life changes. You may be considering some big life changes. So we're saying it's completely up to you what you do, the direction you go in. And malachite, absolutely clearing any stuck energies, old energies that you need to right now. Let's pull some guidance from the tarot. Okay, there is the opportunity to partner up with others on a shared goal and vision. It could even be a global vision, something you want to bring together, create. You may be receiving clues or guidance from spirit that there's something you should be working on, need to work on. And you've got the Ten of Earth, which is generational wealth. Some of you receiving an inheritance, working on passing an inheritance on to your children. Some of you planning for retirement. And you've got the Queen of Fire, which is believing in yourself, having confidence in yourself. Whether you're a guy or a girl, Spirit's saying just be mindful of focusing on the negative and not seeing opportunities around you. This is directly in relation to wanting to make big life changes, needing to make big life changes. Yeah, you just need to step into the star energy, which is having faith and positivity and optimism that what you want, you can have. Things will line up for you. Right opportunities, resources. And you got the Eight of Cups, which is a desire to move on and do something more meaningful, leaving behind disappointing experiences, going in a new direction. Some of you moving, relocating. Let's put some guidance from the Energy Oracle. Okay, Spirit saying there's a storm brewing, or you've been through a storm. Okay, possibly related to financial constraints. And there is a need to stay in balance, emotional balance, as well as balance out your finances. Okay, you've got a man with a coin here. So there's someone that wants to invest in you, help you. Some of you may be receiving an inheritance from somebody that represents a man with a coin. Guys, it can certainly represent you working on your own financial security and stability. And you've got the Temple path here. Some of you have a vision that you want to bring some kind of love and light to this world, or healing to this world. Your angels and spirit guides are absolutely watching over you right now. Okay, watch out for feeling a state of lack or worrying about lack. This is about this life changes that you want or need to make right now. Yeah, Spirit's saying you're actually, it's flew out. Let me get hold of it. You actually need to walk away from that state of mind, because it's just negativity. Because it's making you feel really tentative. You're holding yourself back just from fear-based thoughts about lack. Spirit's saying you are a healer of the ages. If that's a path you want to follow, you are a healer of the ages. If you're not feeling great within yourself around your mental or emotional waters and constantly fearing lack, then maybe you need to seek some counseling or psychology to help you with that. Or do some natural therapies that are going to, dare I say, get you out of that kind of train of thought. It's called mental mastery, darlings. It's so important to the level of joy you can experience in your life, the level of peace and happiness you can experience in your life. It doesn't just happen. It takes conscious awareness of mental mastery, which is you have conscious awareness of when you're saying negative things to yourself, when you're dipping, when you're worrying about things that may or may not happen. It's how you think and feel about things, your perception. Let's have a look at the end here, where it's you attracting a steady flow of abundance. Spirit's saying you're clearing energy right now, and it's desiring a brand new fresh start here, making big life changes. Okay. Some of you are clearing things that have really hurt the heart chakra. There's a broken heart there. You've already done a lot of work on it. It's directly related to anxiety. Okay. Kind of got to ask yourself, okay, what are my biggest triggers right now? What is deeply within me that's fear-based or creates anxiety? That is what you need to clear. There is a caring connection here. There is a love connection here. I don't know if you're overthinking the situation about a love connection. You also got community here, so there's certainly supports around you, friends around you, loving connections around you. All right, let's put you some guidance in terms of actions moving forward. Okay, Spirit's saying that there is an opportunity coming towards you that's going to be something that's possibly going to ask you to step out of your comfort zone, directly aligned with your talents and abilities. It is going to involve collaborating with others. Don't let fear hold you back. And you got wonders here. You have the ability to manifest miracles in your life, particularly when it comes to your abundance flows. It's almost like you're going to worry that you can't do something, like you're looking at your bank account going, can I do it? Can't I do it? It's going to put me under stress. And then it's almost like within the next day or the next week, whatever you need is going to come to you, and you're going to go, geez, I don't know why I was worrying so much. Yes, darlings. You got leadership here. There is a need for you to take charge, which is basically the direction you want to go in. And what you want is going to take hard work. right? So things are going to take time to grow. Some of you need to apply forgiveness to a situation that hurt your heart chakra. Definitely in relation to your connection to others. And Spirit's saying you're divinely protected. Your ancestors are watching over you. Sometimes we don't recognize spiritual protection when it's there because it presents itself as a loss or a closed door. Let's have a look and see if there's any deeper meanings, hidden truths here you need to see, because there's a bit of a state of anxiety going on underneath this. Okay, it's important you don't compromise yourself right now. So what you know to be true for you, the direction you want to go in, you need to release attachments to a person or outcome or how you think things should go. So we're saying everything's aligning up for you, and particularly in an abundant way. Let go of control, that hold that you have on how things should be. You need to make peace with your past. That's coming through really strongly here, because it's affecting your ability to rise. Yeah, and you need to recognize your own relationship patterns and how you think and feel about things. We can often show up, particularly if it's related, like if I give you a simple example, if it's related to a love interest or even a family member, you can get into this stuck way of relating to each other that you've been doing for a long time. It doesn't serve either of you, and it's a way in which somebody could trigger you or say something that triggers you, which just brings up old wounding. So you're actually responding to the old wounding in terms of how somebody talks to you or treats you. So we're saying there's a relationship pattern there that needs to die, that you need to recognize as unhealthy. And there is a need for you to protect your peace. So you have the spiritual authority to decide who you allow into your energy circle, who is healthy for you and who is not healthy for you. Make your relationship sacrosanct. Which means that you decide that your emotional well-being is more important than connecting with people who are toxic. It's a conscious choice. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Yeah, you need to see the truth about situations. Mostly, darlings, it's about self, where you're holding yourself back. Through fear, anxiety, worry. There are opportunities that want you to pay attention to, that are going to help you stretch and grow. And it's time for you to seek your destiny. There's a cat there which is claiming your independence. Going after what it is you want. It's going to bring a lot of abundance into your life. Accepting opportunities from others that want to invest in you and help you. And you need to take the mask off and reveal your truth, which is just being your natural, beautiful self. Whether people like it or not. You may feel different to others, and that's okay. Yeah, big message here, don't fear the unknown. Some of you, the relationship patterns with yourself. The fear and doubt that comes up can be your relationship to your talents, your abilities, to money. And see yourself in nature. Anytime you're feeling a little flat, that heart chakra's playing out, you need to ground yourself to Mother Earth. Come back to a place of peace. All right, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. You got the whale spirit. It says, trust in the great mystery of life. You cannot control everything. You cannot, darlings. If you try to, you're just going to do your head in, really. Let go of the control. The need to know everything in advance. And the lion spirit, be generous of spirit. You can still show up in your beautiful way, right? Your beautiful natural energy, and still have healthy boundaries and communicate healthy boundaries with others, right? In a way that's very grounded. There is a situation you need to watch and wait, okay? In relation to what? It is related to your path going forward. Okay, Spirit's saying you've got the freedom, the horse spirit coming out, to do what you want. So regardless of other people's input situations, you've got the freedom to do what you want. And the otter spirit, you're never alone. I love that. Spirit's with you every step of the way. You've got a lot of support around you. And the butterfly spirit, there's a lot of transformation happening. Growth that wants to happen for you. Coming out of that cocoon, darlings. Turning from a caterpillar into a butterfly. All right, let's have a look at your chakra balance. Dare I say, I guarantee your emotional waters are going to come out here somewhere. Yes. Oh, look, the root chakra. This is your sense of security and stability. So how can you feel secure when you don't know everything? When things feel unstable? How do you ground yourself in that moment and not spiral into worry and anxiety? Community is coming out very strongly. Your connection to others is very important. Do they lift you up or drag you down? The drag you downs, that way, darlings, that way, out. No, thank you, not today. No, I'm in my happy bubble. Some of you, there's family influences going on, relationship patterns that don't serve you. Yeah, whoever it is, Uncle Bob that gets your goat on, whoever it is. Sorry, Uncle Bob. You might want to journal out your feelings. So you could be carrying a lot of old wounding in terms of relationship patterns with family that you just need to clear your energy on. You know, it could even be just that it's stuff that you spiral into that's not even happening today, right? It's old stuff, old ways thinking and feeling about things. All right, let's have a look at who you're connected to in the spirit realm, divine gifts and talents. Oh, again, you got the horse coming out, which is you stepping into your personal power, taking charge. That's you being fully in your personal power. You've got the wizard. Some of you are connected to an ancient wizard on the other side. Magic, ritual, potions. And your gift of clairaudience is really strong right now. So the ability for you to hear messages from spirit, ask a question, they'll answer it instantly. Oh, you pull the butterfly again. So much transformation wants to happen within you and within your relationships and how you feel about the relationships in your life. All right, let's pull your crowning energy from the Pegasus Oracle. Beautiful deck by Lana Fairchild. Oh, Saggies, you're on notice. Watch out. Are you ready? Have a look at this. You've pulled the Black Pegasus. It's a deep indigo purple, by the way. Let's pull you up the guidance. You ready? It says, the Black Pegasus is our fierce and loving protector and spiritual guardian, brings a message of deep comfort and reassurance. Sometimes negativity in or around us can become so dense that positive energy and lightness of heart cannot seem to penetrate it. We feel disconnected from the light, from hope, from clarity, and from peace. In such times, Pegasus assumes the form necessary to ensure your safe passage even through the darkest night of the soul. He is always by your side. His love is unfailing in its presence and strength, even when your conscious mind does not recognize it. His sacred protection of your soul is engaged and powerful. We cannot know the scope of divine protection nor what is deflected through divine intervention, but we can realize that whatever is not necessary for our growth is shielded away from us. Black Pegasus is the wild spirit of the divine masculine, ferociously protective, blocking the progress of anything or anyone unworthy of the soul. He watches over you, trusting you shall conquer your struggles, and he is there to remind you that you have the courage, the wisdom, and strength to do so. Have faith that you are held in the sacred field of grace that ensures that you will rise from darkness and will once again find yourself in the peaceful and welcoming light of a new day. Absolutely in tune with your reading, my loves. What was channeling through was that very first message that came out from, which is coming out of this darkness and into the light, this rebirth. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to show it some love. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe, share, as well as reach out for a personal reading if you need extra support at this time. Everything you need to know is down below. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.